Hello and welcome to the Red Room. Today is rant time. We have
Just a small one.
There's a small one. The theme of this week was again it still is, yes. Again, the combat culture.
And yeah, we normally don't, we miss up on the rants because I have other stuff to do, but I told Miguel, oh, I'm on a holiday, so let's rant.
So let's start.
Well, I'm going to first say that we are very inclusive in Pioneers. We do have a combat wheelchair in Bastards.
But ours was to make fun of them.
Of course it was. But what you mean? You mean that you're supposed to have it for sure? For real?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm joking, I know. And now they have, so now officially there's a miniature.
Yes, probably that's the reason.
Yeah, that came back again. So one thing I'm going to, because some people are like, oh, why do you care? Yeah, we really don't care. So we don't use miniatures. We don't really care about Dungeons and Dragons. But this is just so fucking stupid.
That question is the most important thing here. Why do you care? Yeah, well, okay. Everybody for a long time has been saying that, and usually people were answering, yeah, I don't care, so you can do whatever you want. Yeah, but that's not like that. That's not how things work now. A while ago, there came the safety tools and consent forms. Why do you care? You're not going to. They are not going to oblige you to use them in your game. Yes, they are not going to do that. But what about conventions? What about other places where you are playing with public with other people? And then you're canceled. Okay? Yeah. Okay. You don't care. Yes. Well, you don't care, but you have to care. You must care because there will be consequences. In this case, okay, you are not going to be. It's not going to be mandatory to have a cripple in every group.
Well, but that is the thing. So, but that is the thing that I don't understand about this. Well, we don't have anyone that is crippled in our group or disabled, and actually that word is a bit disabled. It's a bit because it washes away.
Well, it should. I think it's. It may be even worse than crippled. Disabled.
Yes.
Seems the cats are disabling each other. It seems that the person was disabled, so it doesn't work anymore.
He's not enabled. So yes, exactly.
It was disconnected.
I think anyone that needs to use why would someone that needs to use a wheelchair in real life would want to use a wheelchair in a fucking game? And someone who's using this as an example.
People who are using the wheelchair because they are fat like
say that, but don't say that are disabled because they are too fat, but they're not always used wheelchair. So what is that thing? How do you call the trottinette in that's motor, scooter, but you saw in the
that cat is a wheelchair.
He's being evil, just that thing that you see people in the supermarket with those electric scooters, they're too fat or too old, then why don't have an electric scooter in your D&D game?
We can have
a Segway.
We can have a magic scooter maybe.
Or a Segway. Why just use it just in the wheelchair? That seems, it's not very inclusive and diverse. I think I'm gonna write something which you have scooters and segways.
You mentioned that, so you should explain what was a wheelchair, a combat wheelchair.
Oh, doing. Yes. So there was Timmy the cripple. Timmy. A young boy, 15, that's dreamed about being an adventurer, but he's a bit clumsy.
He used to be an adventurer.
No, he doesn't have adventure. He wants to be, but he fell off and he was of a horse. He was trying to. How do you call it? Tame a horse, but he didn't. So the horse went.
Shut up,
the horse walked out all over him, and now Timmy is crippled. And yes, he's Timmy the crippled. But he still wants to be an adventurer. So his friends, Windham the gnome, created a combat wheelchair. That doesn't work, basically. And you have a role. Yes,
you're supposed to die, right? Oh yeah, the malfunctioning thing. Yes, I remember that.
Fun when you first play. It was like, what the hell?
That is political.
Yeah, that's why I go. No, it's not. Making fun of woke people shouldn't be considered political.
It's not even.
Yes, we are not
it's
making
even
fun
making
of
fun of that.
disabled people. We are making fun of wokes.
Which probably most of them aren't even using wheelchairs. They are just fetishizing.
Yeah, and that's imagine the
disability.
people well, you cannot use a wheelchair and of course not. But even so, if you're paying you're a disabled person and you really need to have your wheelchair in the game, what's going to happen to you if you get damaged in combat? You're gonna start crying, and they're gonna be crying in a fetal position and probably use the X card. You can't be damaged, right? Because that's
Probably not.
that sort of people doesn't really want to play.
No, then that's another reason why I say that. Oh, why do you care? Well, I do care because we are playing. They aren't. Like has happened several times in the past. These people want not just the combat wheelchair, but the safety tools, the X cards, the whatever, the diversity and inclusivity. They aren't really gamers. They are tourists in the hobby. They came here to destroy things. They came here to impose their will. They came here to change things. And the way that they want to change it is to become everything like social justice stuff. But they don't want to play really. They just want to annoy people and destroy the hobby, like they did with comics and movies and
It's the
TV
fandom.
shows
Want
and
to
everything.
destroy other people's fandoms.
Yeah, but it's just
Oh, another.
why do you care? Well,
another
that's why we care.
I saw today on Twitter was someone saying, "Oh, why do you care about the combat? What's the problem with the combat wheelchair? You don't complain if an old person character has a walking stick." And then, for example, Gandalf, and he had a picture of Gandalf in the staff. That's not a fucking walking stick. Stick. That's a wizard staff. That is not. That's actually a weapon.
It could be a weapon.
Exactly. He doesn't use it because he needs help.
But even if it's a cane, a cane can be
it can
cool.
be yes, it's cool.
There's
It
some
can be
style.
but what is
can
not
a
cool
sword
is
cane.
if you have those sticks that people use.
Oh yeah,
they are
that's not
walking
true.
around.
No, that's not. Or a walker.
Yes, exactly.
Unless it's the
But
Texas
if you have a
walker.
magical walker, why not a magical walker? Why just the combat wheelchair? I don't think it's Zalfa is not inclusive. It's a whole land of opportunities there for grifting, but they're not.
They will use it eventually. I think that they are only going to give up when every fucking commercial role-playing game has in the cover one guy in a wheelchair, one black dude. Well, not a man, trans lesbian black and a trans lesbian Asian, and a blonde guy in the back or a woman.
Yeah, you cannot have a blonde person.
Yeah, there's usually some,
Okay.
but it looks like a piece of shit and it's always skinny and annoying it because it's the ridiculous, it's the comedic side.
Comic relief.
So everything like it, but in every book, now it's about half. So when this happens in every book, they will give up and they'll just move along to another hobby. I don't really mind. I'm not.
So let's do it.
I not as and they don't care about our books. They just care. They care about. They care about.
when you play
cripples.
Yeah,
They
but
can
it's
be
not,
disabled. Not just
cripples. You have to cripples and retards.
Okay.
You play
it could be a whole game. Cripples and
Yes.
retards.
Let's
But
get
they
the
don't care
special
about
offers.
us. They just care about Pathfinder and D&D and all the major games. D&D, but
Maybe they
D&D
care
is
about
just
us.
already. Yeah, don't care.
But yeah, let's do versus cripples and retards.
I don't think I can do it. Be funny, but
Yeah,
just
no, it's stupid.
the act of writing it would be. I don't want to do that.
I know, because that's why it wouldn't be playable.
No, I don't think so. Maybe. I don't know. Well, you can just pick up the horse girl. It's probably.
No, but you also read
game.
this book about playing people with disabilities. There was the someone that was narcoleptic, someone that had epilepsy, and I don't remember how it was called.
No, I can't remember.
Freaks.
No, it wasn't Freaks. But yeah, there was something like that. It was like a source book for
Yes.
playing people,
Playing a narco.
diseased
Even
people.
if you could play a narcoleptic could be fun. You don't need a special. Yeah, it could be fun. Have a narcoleptic character. It's a dream mage basically. I couldn't play.
Yes, he was playing narcoleptic. No.
Exactly. And the rest of the party was like, what the hell are you doing? Why are you always sleeping?
That is a problem.
You're no good.
That is one of the problems with instant. If someone decides to do it, it will be annoying for everybody else.
But that's
So
the point.
that's why we care. Yeah,
That's the point. They want
that's
to
the
be
point.
annoying.
They want to be
They
annoying.
everybody else.
They want to be annoying, but not just in play. They also want to be annoying by saying you have to accept this. But the thing is, usually you have to accept it. But it's not just something that you can use. It must be in an official capacity, and you must have a book about it. There must be miniatures
You
for
need to
that.
make money from this.
Yeah.
That's the whole point. It's well, there's 2 points: annoying people, making money out of this shit.
And fucking the hobby.
Yes, well, but that comes from annoying people.
The stupid part is that the people who are making money out of it, they are also pushing this stupid agenda that will, in the end, crush them. At least, well, not crush them probably, but
Not like the horse that crushed Timmy's legs.
no, not like that. Just, but at least business will be not will start be.
I hope.
Well, it
Let's
won't be the same thing eventually when these people they leave. I mean,
they cannot leave. They
soon
cannot
enough.
leave soon enough.
Yeah, well, that's true. That they are just they are
Why didn't you go and play computer games like they did before?
because they
Why
destroyed
didn't you
them.
go to the theater?
They haven't destroyed theater. I think that's not fun. Theater is not fun to destroy.
Okay, I guess that's enough of rants.
Yeah, I think so. Let's wait for another stupid thing to come. So let's do a bet. What's the next one?
Oh, again.
It should be something.
Well, orcs are evil. It's still on. Came back again, so it's not going to be that fun. Races.
Maybe they'll bring something new.
That would be fun. They should. That's
Yeah.
a challenge. Well, nobody will. It will be interesting if they found something new.
Yeah, something inclusive and diverse to introduce. Okay, that's enough for today. Bye bye.